The 5 most expensive Ferraris ever sold. Ferrari is as much about legacy as it is about style and performance, and some collectors will do just about anything to own a piece of that legacy. Whether you simply want a classic Ferrari to call your own or you are interested in a particular part of Enzo Ferrari's legacy, you'll be making an investment. We wanted to highlight a few of the most expensive Ferraris ever sold to show how much Ferrari enthusiasts value their own Ferrari Holy Grail. Ferrari 335 Sport Scaglietti, $35.7 million. The 5th most expensive Ferrari ever sold is also unique among the 5 models as the only one that isn't a Ferrari 250 GTO. In 2016, the Ferrari 335 Sport Scaglietti was the most expensive car ever sold at auction, and is one of only 4 models produced. The limited nature of the Ferrari 335 only drove part of the demand. After being driven by Peter Collins, Maurice Trintignant, and Wolfgang von Trips, the Scaglietti moved into retirement and was held by a single owner for 40 years. The level of care, the racing history, and the singular owner all drove demand until the model sold for nearly $36 million. 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, $39.60 and $48.4 million, positions 4 and 3 on the list of the most expensive Ferraris ever sold are both 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. Between 1962 to 64, less than 40 Ferrari 250 GTOs were produced, and buyers were required to be personally approved by Enzo Ferrari. As you can imagine, a limited production Ferrari from the 60s is going to earn quite a bit of attention, receiving a slew of modern accolades, including Greatest Ferrari of All Time from Motor Trend Classic, Hottest Car of All Time from Popular Mechanics, Top Sports Car of All Time nomination from Sports Car International. Believe it or not, the Ferrari 250 GTO models regularly sold for 4 figures in the 60s and 70s until the classic car boom of the 80s and 90s, where this iconic racer became a definitive Ferrari in the eyes of collectors and fans. These models were Blue Steel, $39.6 million, and Ferrari Red, $48.4 million. 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, $52 million and $70 million, with the 4 most expensive Ferraris ever sold all being the same model. Even the smallest of differences can lead to massive shifts in value. Nearly $20 million separates 2 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO models, and that's due in large part to the shape it's in. Red 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO that sold for $52 million in 2013 was raced by Joe Schlesser in 1960. Before being sold in 2013, it was owned by Paul Pappalardo, who reportedly restored it and raced it in a number of heritage race series. In 2018, another Ferrari 250 GTO in silver blue became the most expensive vehicle ever sold at $70.2 million. Never crashed and thus in no need of restoration, the pristine condition of this 1963 GTO combined with its history as the 1964 Tour de France winner to raise its value significantly over the 1963 GTO sold in 2013. Keeping a Ferrari in top condition is one of the surest ways to drive up its value, but if you can win a Tour de France in it, all the better. Have you ever wondered about the priciest car in the world? Perhaps you've heard of the Bugatti La Voiture Noire and its price tag of $18.7 million, but you might still be wondering about its true value. In reality, while the La Voiture Noire may hold the record for highest retail price, it can't compare to the value of an iconic Ferrari. In addition, some of the most expensive Ferraris are considered valuable due to their uniqueness. This is also the reason why the La Voiture Noire commands such a high price. It is the only one of its kind. Determining the rarest car in the world can be challenging, as various Ferraris have become scarce as time has passed due to historical events. Although there is no definitive answer, the majority of the rarest cars in the world are likely to be Ferraris. Ferrari features prominently in almost every list of the rarest cars in the world, from Yahoo Finance to Carlogos.